Garmadon, without a doubt, is one of the greatest characters ever created. I don't know a single Ninjago fan who doesn't like him, so today we're gonna focus on his story. Before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get straight into this video. Garmadon is the older son of the first Spinjitzu master. He also has a younger brother named Wu. His elemental power is destruction. Both brothers were often training the ninja abilities when their father was watching them. They also loved listening to stories about how Ninjago was created. One day during a trip to the lake, Wu told Garmadon that he wanted to explore the Serpentine territory. Garmadon tried to prevent him from doing this, but they ended up going there together. They were imprisoned. A snake named Asphira approached them while in cell and helped them get away. Sometime later, the family moved to the monastery of Spinjitzu. One day, two brothers were training when Wu's katana was accidentally knocked over the wall of the monastery. Wu was too scared to go for it, so Garmadon went there, despite the fact that their father warned them to stay within the safety of the monastery. Before he picked up the weapon, he was bitten by a green snake. It turned out that the snake was the Great Devourer itself. Garmadon was sick for some time. He became mean and selfish, blaming Wu for everything and telling his father that he hated him. He was growing up with evil inside him. He trained with Master Chen. Soon he gained the title of Lord Garmadon. Under his master's advice, Garmadon signed a love letter from Wu to Misako. As a result, the girl fell in love with him. Around this time, there was a war between a man and a serpentine. Master Chen was trying to convince his student to stick with the serpentine, but Garmadon joined his brother. When everything was falling apart, Garmadon noticed a flute player controlling a small snake. The elemental masters tried the same and it worked. They won. Arcturus and other Anaconda generals were put on a trial and Garmadon banished them to the Karst realm. Meanwhile, Chen and Kraus were exiled to the Chen's island. Garmadon swore to never return to the island. Not long after, Acronyx and Crux, who were the masters of time, betrayed the others. Garmadon and his brother had Maya and Ray forged the Time Blades to absorb the powers of time. Peace returned to Ninjago. Garmadon and Misako got married and had a son named Lloyd. One day, he tried to steal the golden weapons of Spinjitzu from his brother. There was a fight between them. When the evil side was winning, Wu's kimono summoned a lightning bolt that struck Garmadon, turning him completely evil. He fell to the underworld, where he defeated Samukai and took control over the realm. After more than 10 years, he lived in a realm of madness. Wu met him there while traveling via Traverse T. They both found a way and returned to Ninjago. Garmadon moved to the Bounty, as the ninja team tried to rescue Lloyd from serpentines. Finally, the child was saved, but his father stayed a little longer. When the ninja were absent, he tried to steal their data. Seeing this, Lloyd told him to go away. Soon, Garmadon realized that he has a choice, and he helped the ninja when they were in danger. When Pythor collected all Fang Blades and awakened the Great Devourer, Garmadon told the ninja that he can defeat the snake, but they need to give him their golden weapons. The ninja did what he said, and Garmadon defeated the Great Devourer, but then he ran away with the weapons. He became a leader of the Serpentines. He traveled to the Golden Peak and united the golden weapons into the Mega Weapon. He was trying his best to prevent Lloyd from reaching his true potential. He recreated Captain Soto and his crew, created Evil Ninja, and then he created a false company attempting to destroy Darev's dojo, where his son was training. He even revived a prehistoric monster called the Grandel, and went back in time. After all these fails, the Serpentines betrayed him and he found an island of darkness where he met Overlord. They started working together. They arrived in front of a clock that was counting down to the final battle. Garmadon took a helmet so he was able to control the Stone Army. The clock started to count down. The final battle took place in Ninjago City. Garmadon, possessed by Overlord, was now a giant dragon. Eventually he got defeated by Lloyd, who had reached his true potential. Garmadon was a human again. There was no evil in him. He became a sensei who taught Lloyd the art of the Silent Fist. Then he took his son to the mountains, teaching him balancing the rocks and moving them using his mind. They made it to the Hiroshi's labyrinth when Techno Wu and the ninja ambushed them. Pythor kidnapped Lloyd and threw Garmadon overboard. Garmadon survived and rescued his brother. They were working together trying to defeat the Overlord. After Zane's death, he and the ninja went to the Chen's island to participate in the Tournament of Elements. Garmadon was only taking care of his son, as he didn't trust Master Chen. After all, Garmadon was his student in the past. As Chen collected all the elemental powers, he and everyone that had ever worked for him became a snake, so did Garmadon. When the hope was gone, Garmadon decided to get banished to the Cursed Realm and release the Alconjure generals who cursed Chen and his army. He was resurrected by Harumi in Sons of Garmadon. They took control over the city. He met with Root in Cryptarium prison, where he defeated the Green Ninja, admitting that he doesn't have a son, and made Harumi his daughter. He became an emperor of Ninjago, causing chaos and fear in the city. He was defeated by Lloyd, who used the art of the Silent Fist. Garmadon lost all his powers and got arrested. Before he went to prison, he warned Lloyd that day will come. As Oni entered the realm, Lloyd asked his father for help in defeating them. Garmadon left the prison and helped the ninja. They used the Tornado of Creation to wipe out the Oni. When everyone was celebrating, Garmadon left the monastery without telling anyone. It turned out he was living in Ninjago City, wanting to know more about life. He was living in Vinny's apartment, taking care of his plant called Christopher. Then he was helping the ninja defeat the Crystal King. He tried to teach Lloyd to embrace his Oni side, but Lloyd was too scared of becoming like his father. Finally, with help of Root and Harumi, they defeated the Crystal King and rebuilt the Monastery of Spinjitzu.